Understanding product recalls is an essential part of consumer protection. They happen when a product has a safety issue, which could be a design flaw, a manufacturing error, or even contamination. Companies issue recalls to protect consumers from potential harm. It's important to pay attention to product recalls to stay safe. Product recalls can involve various products ranging from food and medicine to cars and toys. Government agencies and companies work together to identify and address safety concerns. When a recall is issued, it's crucial to take action. In February 2025, a significant product recall affected International Delight coffee creamers. This recall involved two popular flavors, Hazelnut and Cinnabon Classic Cinnamon Roll. Over 75,000 bottles of these creamers were pulled from shelves across the United States. The large-scale recall raised concerns among consumers, as many people rely on these creamers for their daily coffee routine. The recall highlighted the importance of being aware of potential food safety issues and emphasized the need for consumers to take prompt action when a recall occurs. The International Delight coffee creamer recall was initiated due to premature spoilage. This spoilage resulted in texture changes in the creamer. Some consumers reported that the creamer had become lumpy or separated. More concerning, some individuals reported experiencing illness after consuming the affected creamers. The symptoms reported varied, but the potential for health risks prompted a Class 2 recall. This classification means that the product could cause temporary health problems and, in rare cases, there might be long-term health effects. To determine if you have purchased the recalled coffee creamers, it's crucial to check for specific information. This information will help you identify whether the product you have at home is part of the recall and ensure your safety. The recall is specific to certain flavors and dates, so paying close attention to these details is essential. The recall affects bottles with a best buy date of July 2, 2025 for the hazelnut flavor. This date is printed on the bottle, usually near the cap or on the label. Make sure to check this date carefully, as consuming the product past this date could pose health risks. And July 3, 2025 for the Cinnabon Classic Cinnamon Roll flavor. Similar to the hazelnut flavor, the best buy date for this flavor is also printed on the bottle. It's important to note that these dates are not arbitrary. They are based on the shelf life and safety of the product. Additionally, check the UPC codes on the bottles. The UPC code is a unique identifier for the product and can be found near the barcode. This code helps in tracking and identifying the specific batch of the product. The affected hazelnut creamer has a UPC code of 041271025568. This code is crucial for identifying the recalled product. If your bottle has this UPC code, it is part of the recall. While the Cinnabon Classic Cinnamon Roll creamer has a UPC code of 041271011993. Checking this code will help you confirm if your product is affected. If you find this code on your bottle, it is included in the recall. Finally, look for the lot code 51-4114S, which is printed on the bottles. The lot code is another critical piece of information that helps in identifying the specific batch of the product. This code is usually found near the best buy date or on the bottom of the bottle. Ensuring that you check all these details will help you determine if your coffee creamer is part of the recall and keep you and your family safe. Section 5, Widespread Impact States affected by the recall. The International Delight coffee creamer recall impacted consumers across a wide geographical area. This recall was initiated due to potential contamination that could pose health risks to consumers. The affected products were pulled from shelves to prevent any adverse health effects. The recalled products were distributed to numerous states, highlighting the complexity of modern supply chains. These supply chains span across the country, ensuring that products reach consumers in various regions. However, this also means that any issue with a product can have far-reaching consequences. The states affected by the recall include Alabama, Arkansas, Colorado, Connecticut, Florida, Georgia, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Louisiana, and Maine. Each of these states received shipments of a potentially contaminated coffee creamer, necessitating a swift response to remove the products from store shelves. Maryland, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, and Nebraska were also impacted. The recall required coordination between state health departments and retailers to ensure that consumers were informed and that the products were safely disposed of. New Hampshire and New Jersey faced similar challenges. Retailers in these states had to quickly identify and remove the affected products from their inventory to prevent any potential health risks to their customers. New Mexico and New York were not spared either. The recall's extensive reach meant that even states far apart geographically had to take immediate action to protect their residents. North Carolina, Ohio, Oklahoma, and Pennsylvania were also on the list of affected states. The widespread nature of the recall underscored the importance of efficient communication and coordination among various stakeholders. South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas, and Virginia had to mobilize resources to manage the recall effectively. This involved not only removing the products, but also addressing consumer concerns and providing guidance on what to do if they had already purchased the affected items. Wisconsin and Wyoming were the final states affected by the recall. The comprehensive list of states highlights the extensive distribution network of the product and the significant effort required to manage such a large-scale recall. This extensive reach underscores the need for a coordinated response to ensure consumer safety. It also highlights the importance of robust quality control measures and the ability to quickly address any issues that arise in the supply chain. The recall serves as a reminder of the interconnected nature of our food distribution systems and the collective effort required to maintain public health. Section 6. Taking action. Steps for consumers who purchased recalled creamers. If you have recently purchased International Delight Hazelnut or Cinnabon Classic Cinnamon Roll coffee creamers, it is important to take immediate action to ensure your safety and the safety of your loved ones. First, carefully check the best buy dates, UPC codes, and lot codes on the creamer bottles you have at home. These details are usually printed on the label or the neck of the bottle. If the codes match those specified in the recall notice, it is crucial to stop using the product immediately. Do not consume the creamer even if it has not yet shown signs of spoilage. Spoiled creamer can pose serious health risks, including food poisoning, which can lead to symptoms such as nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. The next step is to return the recalled creamer to the store where it was purchased. Most retailers are aware of the recall and will provide a full refund or replacement without any hassle. Make sure to bring your receipt if you have it, although many stores will process the return even without one. If you have any questions or concerns about the recall, you can contact International Delight directly at 1-800-441-3321. Their customer service team is well equipped to handle your inquiries and provide additional information if needed. Their customer service representatives are available to assist with any inquiries. They can guide you through the return process, answer any questions about the recall, and provide reassurance during this time. Taking these steps will help ensure that you and your family remain safe. Section 7. A history of recalls, past incidents, and industry trends. This is not the first time International Delight has issued a product recall. In October 2024, the company recalled over 10,000 bottles of their Home Alone Peppermint Mocha Zero Sugar Coffee Creamer. This recall was due to mislabeling. The product contained sugar despite being labeled as zero sugar. While not directly related to the current recall, this previous incident highlights the importance of ongoing quality control and vigilance in the food industry. Section 8. Beyond coffee creamers, the broader landscape of food recalls. Food recalls are a common occurrence. They can involve a wide range of products from produce and meat to processed foods and beverages. Several factors can contribute to food recalls, including bacterial contamination, undeclared allergens, and mislabeling. For example, in recent months, there have been recalls of soft cheese due to potential listeria contamination, butter due to undeclared milk allergens, and bread due to the presence of metal fragments. These recalls serve as a reminder that food safety is an ongoing concern. Section 9. Staying informed, protecting yourself and your family. In today's interconnected world, staying informed about product recalls is essential for protecting yourself and your loved ones. Government agencies such as the Food and Drug Administration regularly issue recall notices. You can sign up for email alerts on their websites. Additionally, numerous consumer protection organizations provide up-to-date information on product recalls. By staying informed, you can take prompt action to avoid potentially harmful products and ensure the safety of your household.